feel like this past season is just one of the coolest things, something I'm so proud of, and proud of my entire team. Everybody who's worked with me since the beginning, and especially now, for making that a possibility. You have to look ahead and just prepare. I'm not trying to measure myself to what I was able to accomplish last year, because every season's different and other competitors are different too. Never a guaranteed win. So I'm always thinking like, I have to be better because somebody out there is.
At the World Cup Finals in March of 2019, Mikaela Shiffrin polished off a historic season, collecting discipline titles in slalom, giant slalom, and Super G, along with her third consecutive title of overall World Cup champion, the most coveted award in the sport.
It's like this whole season has felt like a dream, like huge breakthrough for me. What my team, what we all did, it was about at the limit.
It's just been a year where we've been able to put all the pieces together and go out and win a lot of races, 17 World Cups and then 2 World Championship gold medals.
This year is unparalleled to any other year. 17 is 3 wins beyond what anyone's done before, which is insane.
Yeah, at 24 years old, it's mind-blowing. History would suggest that it's the most successful season ever. We don't pay attention to the records, and there's about a 1-hour grace period of enjoying it, and then we put it away and go back to work.
Come on, Mikaela, let's go!
Let's go!
Like most World Cup skiers, Mikaela Shiffrin is typically seen on television for just 2 minutes each week as she races down an icy slope in search of victories. But preparing for those 2 minutes is a full-time endeavor that balances nearly year-round training and testing, strength and conditioning, endless travel, and, if time permits, some fun and games.
Hi there, everybody. This has been an interesting struggle. I've been trying to go live on Facebook for the last 30 minutes and it didn't work. Nobody could see or hear me. But I appreciate those of you who joined the video and stuck with me even though it wasn't working. Next week I'm going to LA for the ESPYs and Kids' Choice Sports Awards. Walk on the red carpet, and I don't do that very often, so it's like a big thing for me. It's really exciting and I love it. I love getting dressed up. I love putting on heels and getting my hair and makeup done, but my strength coach is gonna be coming there with me and making sure that I get my double sessions in every day and do my workouts and stay strong, because the priority is always skiing.
In August, 5 months after World Cup Finals, the 1-hour grace period for celebration has long passed, and Vail's hometown hero heads to the gym for her daily workout.
Something that's been a little bit different in my program this summer versus others is I've done a lot more of extensive warm-up before I actually start my strength. So it used to be that I would fight for 5 minutes, move around a little bit, and I'd be into my actual strength session and probably within 15 minutes. And now my warm-up lasts about an hour, and it's been really eye-opening to me to see how more powerful I am in my actual strength session after I've done this whole activation warm-up. Last year I struggled with some back issues. That's a huge reason why I do a lot more extensive warm-up. Now that I know this works so well, I feel like I probably should have been doing this the whole time. People say you start to feel old when you hit 25 as an athlete, and I'm like, this has started a year early for me. I feel like most athletes do 3 strength sessions per week. At this point in my career, I'm doing 4. I've had so many sessions with Jeff on Saturdays where I'm like, I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. And he's like, okay, we will be out of here very soon. I did want to answer a few of the questions that you guys asked. What is your favorite sport besides skiing? What other sports do you help to cross-train? I love soccer, or for, Europeans or pretty much anybody but Americans, I love football. And I love tennis. Tennis, I play with my mom a lot, not competitively, but we just go do drills and hit the ball, and crosses over quite well.
fun, Mikaela dances like a star and finds release and inspiration from music.
I've always absolutely loved to sing. Always loved music. It's always been just something I appreciate so much. It's a great way to unwind. It's a great outlet.
I walked in here off the dirty mile, swaggered in prison style, aching bones and dirty feet, needed a bed and something to eat.
I also play piano and I absolutely love it. So it's been interesting posting some of that lately on social media, and people have been so excited. It's really fun.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then you're so...
Music definitely helps me get into like different mental states or mindsets when I'm skiing as well. You know, I have a pump up playlist. I have kind of a chill out playlist.
You crazy child, take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can't afford to lose a day or two. Ooh, when will you realize you can always feel?
Work-life balance is crucial, and Mikaela and her teammates make time for creativity while traveling.
Hi there. So I have been asked how I do laundry when we're traveling. We're gone away from home for borderline 6 months. Ta-da! It's a super exciting life we lead, doing laundry in sinks and tubs.
Life on the road begins with training on snow in the summer in Chile and New Zealand, and continues between races throughout the entire World Cup season. And while skiing is an individual sport, it's said that it takes a village to raise a champion.
We have built into our structure a support team around one of our top athletes that's a performer in multiple events and a challenger for overall World Cup titles, globes in multiple disciplines. To do that really well, you need a focus group of people to do it. Because Mikaela's program is slightly different, a unique program is required to get that kind of performance.
My whole team, the way we've progressed and learned how to work together even better, learned how to manage the logistics, the travel, we've really become a family. This is the goal, this is what we do. We put our heads down and we just go. And it's been really awesome.
She's out there working harder than anyone. We're producing amazing training and trying to manage her in a way that she can be happy and enjoy what she's doing. So I think the family environment is pretty special, and we work hard and we're honest with one another and have a lot of fun doing it.
You don't want an echo chamber. You want people that are, willing to challenge the status quo and expect more from one another. And I think that's really what drives us, is we all have our own opinions. We all see things slightly differently, but at the end of the day, we're all committed to one goal, which is winning globes.
To ski the line that we're talking about with the intensity we want, it takes a lot of energy. And I think tomorrow we got to be sensitive to that.
And at the cornerstone of Mikaela's team is her mother, who's been traveling with her prodigy child since she made her World Cup debut at the age of 15.
My mom, she's always been one of my coaches in some form or another. She keeps me organized. She acts as a manager or even an agent sometimes. She helps me organize my schedule. Definitely, if she's the one that knows me the very best.
It's incredibly difficult to be able to go out and win in multiple events. Let me tell you that. You need an amazing skill set to be able to do it. In Mikaela's case, she trains an incredible number of days, and that's what wears you out.
It's a real team effort in I would say, a very high-pressure environment. Everyone expects you to win.
With 60 World Cup wins already to her credit heading into the 2020 season, the eyes of the ski racing world will remain focused on Mikaela to see if she can continue to rewrite the record books. And one question is on everyone's mind.
Are last season's performances giving you more pressure for this season? No. Previous seasons, every time I had another win, I felt more pressure to win again. And it was a lot because I was kind of listening to what media was saying. Why didn't you win this race? Why did you come in second? Or why didn't you do something? Or, Mikaela fell. It's the end of the world. And this past season, I was like, let's just forget expectations altogether.
Let's just keep my standards high. Skiing, my technique, my tactics. Obviously, I had my best season results-wise, but even more than that, I had my most enjoyable season. So no more pressure, I think just more excitement. Hopefully this gives you some insight to my craziness, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Woo! Bye.